Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we will be looking into server actions. So basically, what are the server actions? So server actions are the new ways to handle the form submission and the mutation in the Next.js. So when it comes to the server action, they will allow you to write the server-side logic like the DB writes, API calls, authentication and all directly inside your component without need to separate API routes. Okay, and we will be looking into this example. In this current example, you will see how to use the server actions and how to separate the code from the server, like server and the client side. Okay, so right now I am already running this code. So on the UI side, you can see this HTML form which is to create a post. Okay, so I'll be taking the title and the post content, and this is the code for that. Okay, so right now as can be seen, there is this code where it is basically the form which is having the two inputs, one to take the title, the text area to take the post content, and there is a button for submission. Okay, so this is the form, and whatever you are submitting, the post whatever you are submitting, it will fetch that post and show you the results down below over here in the response. Okay, so this is basically a form which takes the content for the post, and this is the client side. Okay, so I have already mentioned that use client. Okay, so this is the client side. In the React.js, what is to do is to write the code like this, and when it comes to the posting the data to the DB, we used to make use of the use effect and all those things, and make the API call in the same component which is interacting with the server. Okay, but we can't do that over here inside of the Next.js because that's a part of the server and this is the part of the client. So over here, client interaction and the server interactions are different. So server side rendering, client side rendering, those concepts come into picture. So we are making use of the use state who can all those things over here, because of which I can't declare that function over here to post the data to the DB. So for that purpose, what we have to do, we have to write that code separately in the separate file. Okay, so for that purpose, what I'll be doing, I'll create one action.js file. I will come over here, I'll say actions.js. So this is my file where I'll be writing my server code. I'll say use server. Okay, I'll be writing that function over here. I'll say export async function create post. Okay, I'm declaring my function over here, and then my post is having the title and body. Okay, so I'll say constant title is equal to, I'll take the form data from here. Okay, so I'll say form data dot get title. Okay, and I'm having the body also for my post. So I'll do one thing, I'll, I'll say body. Okay, so I'm getting two parameters from the DB. Then I'll say constant response is equal to await fetch, and over here I'll be putting my JSON placeholder. Let me just get a JSON placeholder. So I'll get that JSON placeholder from here. I'll be in need of the placeholder for the post. Okay, I'll put that placeholder over here, and then this method is basically a post method, and then I'm having the headers over here, and application forward slash JSON, and I'm having body over here, the body which I will send as a JSON stringify, json.stringify. I'll send title over here. I'll send body, and there is this user ID. So if you just see over here, there's this user ID. I will send some dummy user ID. I will say user ID as a one. So this is the dummy data what I'm sending, and semicolon over here. Once that has been done, I will cache the data. I'll say constant data is equal to await response dot json. I'll be converting this entire data into json over again, and I will return the specific data. Okay, just to tell the front end that which data has been created. So this is my function. This is basically the server side. Okay, so now what I have to do, so when I will click on this submit button, I have to call this particular function. Okay, so for that purpose I'll import this function. I'll copy this, I'll come over here, and I will import it over here. I have imported it. I will copy, and I'll come over here, and I'll say constant response is equal to await create post, and over here I will send form data. Okay, so after that whatever post that I have created, I'm also sending it as a response. Okay, so I'm getting that data, and I'm sending it as a data over here in the response. So I will catch that over here in this specific response, and I will render it over here. Okay, so I will render it like this down below over here. So for that purpose, I have to set the data to this specific function. So I'll say set result, and this is the result which I want to set. I'll copy paste. I hope everything goes fine. I'll say this is my first post, and this is my description. Okay, so now as can be seen, it is working fine. So basically this is how the code works in the Next.js. You can't write the server side code and the client side code on the one page only. We have to separate out all those things, and that's why we are creating one more file called the actions.js, where we are declaring our actions, and this is how the code will run. So thanks for watching. This was all about server actions, and one more thing, the most important thing which I forgot: whenever we are using the server actions, we have to declare the server actions to it over here. Okay, uh, I was supposed to tell you all this in the beginning of the tutorial, but I forgot. So in the Next.js configuration, this experimental server actions give the values the true. Okay, this is really important, otherwise your code won't work. Thanks for watching. This was all about the server actions.